everyone. Welcome to 2022, or is it 2020? So, anyway, my name is Jerry Conde and you are watching TitoFit. It's about fitness and health, but make it Tito. So, 2022, we are gonna do some new things. It's been a while. We ran into some difficulty towards the end of last year and started the new year. So we decided to take a break towards the end of the month in December. You know, because fitness is not on anyone's mind during the holidays. We've got other things to do. You've got people to see. You've got diseases to catch. And you have weight to gain and food to eat. Things like that. But anyway, we're back. This is going to be our first video for 2022 and we are towards the end of January and it's taken us a while to make this video because just like a lot of you, I got COVID. But you know, nothing to worry about. My symptoms were very, very manageable. I had a fever for 2 days, a little bit of a headache and some sore throat. But you know, I digress. So anyway, I'm going to talk about why New Year's resolutions do not work. So, if you're into that, please make sure to watch throughout the entire video, all the way to the end. But before that, here's a New Year's resolution that might work. You know what that is? Giving this video a like. So do it now. Let that button change its color. And that is your New Year's resolution, and I'm pretty sure it will work. Anyways, if you ask me, New Year's resolutions suck. I don't like them. The reason for that being it discounts the fact that you can change your life at any other point in the year. Let's say, for example, you read a book and you feel like there are some lessons in that book that you would like to apply into your life, and you read the book, let's say in June, halfway through the year. Now, that in and of itself, changing a habit or changing some actions in your life, that in and of itself defines what the resolution is. So you can do it any time of the year, if you ask me. But for those of you who are in the fitness community, fitness space, if you've joined the CrossFit box before, you know that there is a New Year, New Me challenge and a lot of CrossFit affiliates around the world, a lot of functional fitness gyms, and maybe even your typical global gym has some version of this, like a New Year's challenge, a weight loss challenge for the New Year's, things like that. And the reason why, for me, why I don't like New Year's resolutions is it sets you up to fail. Because you know, the fact that it's done in January means that it's as if you have a clean slate. It's simply not true if you ask me why. There's only one guarantee in this life. Bad things happen, unexpected things happen, Murphy's Law. So if you are thinking that, oh, you know what, this year, this January 2022, I'm gonna get things right. I'm gonna get everything done right. My diet will be on point. I will be working out 3 or 4 times a week or 5 times a week or whatever. Or I will be more religious in tracking my macros. I will be better. I'm gonna try intermittent fasting. Things like that. And you know what? It just doesn't work because things happen. In my case, COVID happened January 1. I got my symptoms in January 1 and you know, there you are. So let's throw whatever resolution I may have had for New Year's out the window. But does that mean it's not gonna work? No. For example, as we shoot this, I have recently recovered, so one of the things that I am doing is I'm taking it slow. I can't jump in to my fitness level pre-COVID, like right off the bat. I'm gonna have to work up to that. I'm gonna have to take things a little slow. I did experience some weakness my first workout back. I didn't work out for 3 weeks from pre-Christmas, and then I only worked out after January 15th. That's the first time I worked out, and I did experience some weakness. Does that mean that all my goals for the new year, I should just scratch that? No, absolutely not. It just means that I have to pick up where I left off. Simply because, you know, like as I said, life happens. You know, your grandmother might get sick, another family member might get sick. I mean, not just with whatever this disease that's going around, or not with Omicron or Flurona, or, you know, there are other diseases in the world, chronic degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, heart disease, or whatnot. You know, very recently, someone very close to me suffered from a heart attack. His whole family's life was turned upside down, and thank goodness he's recovering now, and they were able to get to the hospital on time, but you know, survived, and family's recovering. But my point is, the family's life was turned upside down. Does that mean that their goals for the new year are gone? Obviously not, you know. That simply means that they may have to realign their priorities a bit, but when the emergency has passed, because you know, bad things happen, but everything passes, you just have to get back on track. You just have to pick up where you left off, or even maybe if you took 2 steps back, just start from there. I've been in the fitness space for 17 years, and people who are successful at this, they don't do this as a New Year's resolution. They do it year after year, year after year. So let me tell you what you should do, or what's gonna work for you. You know, I'm not the type of person who's going to tell you what to do, but rather maybe you might want to look into it and see for yourself. From my observations from hundreds and hundreds of people who have succeeded in fitness, the only thing that's common is it's a habit. Fitness is a habit, whether that be working out, whether that be eating. It doesn't mean that they don't enjoy life. People are gonna say, ay, gusto ko mag-dessert, alam mo, gusto ko kumain, paano yun? Hindi na ako makakain ng dessert, hindi na ako makakain ng lahat ng masasarap na pagkain. No. The thing is, they know how to choose their battles. They know kung kailan lang nila, which one is worth it. If health is important to you, if it's really important to you, you're going to make the necessary adjustments to your life. I don't want to say the word sacrifice because it's not really sacrifice. I don't see it that way. I just see it as lifestyle adjustments. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear, the author, he said that we don't actually succeed or fail because of our goals. Everyone has goals, but we only fall to the level of our systems, of the systems in place. So create a system, create habits, reinforce these good habits. That means that you have to set an appointment to work out. Treat it like the most important appointment of that day, or just like you would any other important appointment for that day. If you say you're gonna work out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m., make sure to stick to that appointment. Do not schedule any other thing. If, let's say, you have another meeting that's scheduled for 10 a.m., try to make it up by moving it at night. Or, for example, just tell the person that's scheduling for 10 a.m. that, you know what, I have another important appointment. You're not obligated to tell them what you're doing. What's important to you might not be important to other people, but that doesn't mean that we owe it to them. Make time for yourself. If there's anything that this pandemic or this period in history has taught us, that you need to make time for yourself. Toxic work culture, overwork, that's a thing of the past, hopefully. Now we know a little bit of what's important to us. I hope from these past 2 years have taught you and have given you more insight into what's important to you, whether that be your family, whether that be your time for yourself, your mental health. Definitely, physical health should be at the top of that list, because if anything, we now know that, of course, the disease that's going around hits people differently. People who are less fit or people with comorbidities tend to be affected a lot more worse than people who are fit and healthy and eat properly, get sun, get proper sleep, have decent vitamin D levels, things like that. So this year, make time for your health, make time for your fitness, make time for yourself. That's it.